Hello, I'm MD Fashion Co., the most relevant artist in the Southern Hemisphere, and the creator of the masterpiece EP MD Boy. And it is with great happiness that I make this video to announce that the song MD Boy is now the most listened to song from the EP MD Boy. Now, to give some history, ever since MD Boy was released about 2 months ago, MD Bolognese has been the most listened to song. And I mean, who can judge that? I mean, MD Bolognese is a song for the streets. It's a banger of monumental proportions, but it's also an incredibly uplifting and happy song. But why it makes me so happy that now that I see MD Boy is receiving the shine it deserves, which it always was receiving shine ever since it was released, but the shine it deserves as the most listened to song from MD Boy, is that I believe that MD Boy, the song, is a visceral deep dive into MD Boy, into the D Boy, and how bad it is that these people really exist out there. And I can only explain my experience, but to see people, and people tell me every day, how that song, they can relate to it. From every corner of the world, people can relate to MD Boy. They have D Boy in their life. And I'm talking about the D Boy in my life. But at the end of the day, what we're talking about here is humanity. And how MD Boy, the song, and the EP as a whole, captures that essence of humanity. And that's why it's a classic. That's why it's a masterpiece, and it'll never die. It doesn't matter. In a year or 2 years or 3 years or 100 years, humans will remain the same. And that's how I see myself as a philosopher, creating, an analysis of a part of the human condition. I think it's super important, and I'm super happy that people are now listening to MD Boy. And I'd like to finish off this thank you note with a YouTube comment on the YouTube video of MD Boy, and that says, Chris DeArmond, that's the name of the gentleman who wrote this. Speak your wisdom over them absolutely dope beats, MD. Message delivered and received, sir. Thank you for sharing your gifts with the world, MD King. And he did the praying emoji. I really appreciate that. And I agree. This is a very, very important message. And also, it's just a masterpiece. The entire EP is a masterpiece. But I'm so happy that MD Boy is receiving the shine it deserves.